Michelin Guide Malta, The Golden Fork. Today's story is about a professional female chef with an incredible imagination. Pigeon on a stick? That's just for starters. Corn dog lamb? Sure, why not? And tomato ice cream for dessert? Yes. How did a young woman manage to gain such lofty acclaim in this male dominated profession? Make sure to listen to the end to find out. When I planned my visit to Malta, I found many beautiful restaurants with delicious menus and impeccable reputations. But then I saw a photo of a brave young woman standing in front of her newly opened restaurant, and right then I knew I had to talk to her. Letizia Vella's story will inspire anyone dreaming of their own small business, but feeling anxious about the gut-wrenching leap. Letizia is the kind of person you chat with, and from the start, you can already feel that she's an immense talent, full of passion. I'm not sure if it was her perfect posture, her unwavering confidence, or that I was committed to be fascinated in light of the statistics. But let's go back in history first. Starting at just 10 years old, Letizia had already discovered her passion. She loved helping her mother in the kitchen, cutting vegetables and flaunting her knife skills on camera, like the wonder kid she is. I would get up early in the morning so that I could make breakfast for my parents, and they loved it, she laughed. But after finishing high school, Letizia had a surprising change of heart. I decided to go to law school, she explained. As I spoke with her, I was shocked, impressed, and a bit confused. Nevertheless, after just 1 year, she decided to leave law school to risk embracing her dream that had been alive all along. All of us watching and reading might be screaming a big hooray for Letizia. But when Letizia made a decision, her father was not on our team. The word upset might be an understatement, considering that he refused to speak with her for 3 months, even as they lived under the same roof. A tough challenge for a young girl's courage and self-confidence. The opposition was tough, but it was decided. I didn't want to be sad in a profession that I didn't like, so I decided that this is my life and I will do what makes me happy, she said. Since then, every door began opening for Letizia. She graduated from culinary school, worked for a Maltese chef for her externship, and then landed an internship in London with the famous chef Heston Blumenthal. That experience led to other London-based Michelin star opportunities, which ultimately changed her whole definition of high cuisine. A young girl needs to express herself. Working for world-famous chefs helped her gain experience, but it didn't give her the freedom that inspired her to take on her dream in the first place. After 2 years in London, Letizia decided she was ready to come back home. And after her family had seen her passion lead to success abroad, they band together to push her to open her own restaurant, The Golden Fork. The Golden Fork has taken off with great success, and even throughout the pandemic, the restaurant kept busy thanks to local support. Now, with recognition from the newly released Malta Michelin Guide, the Golden Fork can soon look forward to visitors from around the world. According to Letizia, though, this is still just the beginning. A Michelin star would be the greatest honor, but I think we have a lot of work to do. We're experimenting all the time with new recipes, creating, and always trying to improve, Letizia explained thoughtfully as she prepared to end the interview before dinner service. That evening, I had the pleasure of tasting 7 dishes from her tiny kitchen, and I was beyond impressed. Within 2 weeks of visiting the Golden Fork, I had already eaten at 3 Michelin-rated restaurants, and hers was a clear standout. She had vision, a unique perspective, and a clear message with her playful take on serious food. Many of my visits to Michelin star restaurants lead to molecular gastronomy hat tricks, as the male chefs focus on technique, execution, and military precision. Letizia's approach, however, treated the techniques only as foundation and continued with the women's touch, building a spectacular satire of taste, texture, concepts, and presentation. In fact, I arrived at the restaurant not very hungry at all and left 7 dishes later with a doggy bag because I could not bear the thought of leaving one drop of this inspired food behind. And to think, she almost robbed me of the experience with thoughts of going legal. So, what's the lesson here? Take the risk to follow your passion no matter what, and no matter who might be against you. The fact is that women make up only 6.3% of executive chefs in the food industry, so sometimes you'll even have to take a leap when the odds are against you. Passion is the key ingredient for reaching happiness as you strive toward perfection, and unless you're willing to acknowledge the place where you don't want to be, to come to the place that you do want to be, that will never happen. Take that critical step towards your dream today. You are the only person who can do that. I hope that you enjoyed this article, and I hope that you're ready to enjoy many more. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any uploads and you can enjoy all the time the inspiration of food and travel through my content. Have a great day.